A house explosion, 2 women and their children, the ordeal and the recovery. Northeast Mississippi Daily Journal staff writer Danza Johnson stood by and watched the drama unfold. He spoke recently
5
with
miles
Todd
from the
Sherman.
house, I passed 14 fire trucks. So when I actually got on the scene, the house was already gone. The first thing I noticed was, I think the west wall of the house was totally knocked off the building in the house. A lot of smoke. 2 cars went in the driveway, were badly burned. The biggest thing I noticed were a pile of children's clothes on the neighbor's lawn. Still bloody, burned, skin on them. You could tell they were trying to pull the clothing off.
Sophia Hunt, Carletha Grice, Sineas Grice, Lanasia Hunt, and Natrina Hunt, all injured, all flown by jet to the Joseph M. Steele Burn Centers in Augusta, Georgia. Photographer Todd Sherman and reporter Emily Lacaze take the story. They're interviewed by Todd Vineyard, online editor.
Involved for you personally?
Sure. Well, Todd and I got into the story actually because we knew that there was no burn center in Mississippi, and I knew as well from a previous story that I had done that Mississippi has the highest number of burn-related deaths per capita in the nation. And so I met with the family's uncle, and he was Earl Wallace.
During the series, Todd Sherman went over to Atlanta to photograph the family.
First met her, and what I saw was already some of the treatment had already been done. They had already done some skin grafts, and primarily the burns were on her arms and her hands. And the result of those wounds and the treatment is that the itch is really bad, so she has to put a lot of lotion on her hands, and there was also some scarring through her face, and she had to use a lot of lotion there as well. And it was really the first time I met her, she let me photograph her, which is really surprising because it's, you know, a very personal thing, and you know, I felt like kind of I was invading her privacy. But when we were talking to her about the importance of her story and what it would mean to the issue of not having the proper health care here in her home and having to move elsewhere, she really was brave in letting us cover her, and she continues to do so.
Emily and Todd tell another part of this story in today's Northeast Mississippi Daily Journal. It's on sale now. NeMiss, good morning.